Hi everybody, how's it going? So in this video I'm going to be talking about the first week in my second job as a web developer. So if you've been following this channel for an amount of time, or if you looked back through my old videos, I made a video when I first got my first job as a web developer, and then I actually made one not too long ago about sort of a 6-month catch-up. But in between that video and this one, I've actually got my second job now as a web developer. I decided to leave my old company, not for bad reasons. I just didn't really feel like I was advancing my career too much there. The projects that I'd been told about when I first started didn't really come into fruition, and I just felt I wasn't really doing much there. I mean, I'd learned a lot. I learned a lot about AngularJS. I learned a lot about the industry, the web development industry and the software industry, how everything is supposed to work. So I'm really appreciative of that first place, and I didn't leave there with like bad blood. I just didn't feel it was the right thing for me to be doing anymore. So I found a new job as a web developer. This time it's a little bit more with a full stack angle to it, and it's working in Angular 2, so it's a brand new framework that I've never used before. It's completely different from AngularJS, so my learning curve in that one is gonna hopefully go straight up, but it's been kind of hard for the first couple of days. Really getting my head around components and modules and installing an NPM and servers and all that sort of stuff. So I've got good hope for it, but it hasn't been the easiest thing in the world. Another thing about my new place is that the average age there is a lot younger. At the place I used to work, it was a more established company, so a lot of the people there were, older, they had kids, a lot of people had the title of senior. Whereas where I am now, everyone's around my age, late 20s, very early 30s. But I'd say like whenever you change your role, whether you, get fired from your old role or you move into a next one, or if you choose to leave and you're trying to find a new job for a while and then you finally do, I'd say it's always positive to take what you learned at your old job and put it onto the new one. So obviously this being my second job in industry, I didn't have a lot to bring from my old job, but what I feel I did have to bring was the fact that, I'd sort of broken that ceiling of the first software job in industry without having a degree, without having a computer science background, coming from a boot camp. Getting that first job is the most important one. Getting your foot in the door there and trying to do as best as you can at that first job is really important. Because it means once you go into your second one, like I'm kind of going through now, you suddenly find it's a lot easier, and a lot easier to get your foot in the door at that second job, and a lot easier on the job itself, just because you don't have that fear anymore of what's it gonna be, how's it gonna be, what's my day gonna look like. You don't have any of those thoughts anymore. I'd say I took from my first job, how to work in an agile sprint methodology. That's what we do at my new job. It's great, I already know how to do that. I'm coming in, hitting the ground running. We use Jira as a project management tool. We use that at my old job, we use that at my new job. So for me, it was really cool that despite the fact that, I feel completely out of my depth, I've thrown myself back in at the deep end, but I have those little, now I feel I have a little bit of like lifeline to hold on to, because I have a bit of experience already in the industry, that I'm not completely gonna drown. I have a chance at surviving this. Obviously, I've only been in this new job for a week, so I can't really go more into depth of what I'm doing or what I will be doing. But I'll try and make another video, in the next couple of months, once I've been there for a while, really, breaking it down of that first job into the second job mentality, and what you can really, learn in that second job, and obviously how it's going for me, being in a completely new environment, a completely new framework, but hopefully it'll be okay. So yeah, if you like this video or any other videos of mine, and you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. That'd really be cool. If you just started your new job or you've started your second job, let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to find out how other people are, experiencing it, see if they, they're feeling it like me or feeling it in a different way. And thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you again next week with another video.